Chargers right here in Inglewood, California. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Boy, nice call here to start this national championship game off with a physical run. I think this offensive line has been a strength all year long, and here they get this game started the right way.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Wolverines are in the red zone now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
They'll hand it off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Michigan. They draw first blood in this national title game. Some of the crowd hasn't even settled in. We got points on the board. Buckle up, Kirk.
I mean, this is amazing. This is exactly how you envision it, with the long layoff, the hype, the pressure, all the interviews you've done, and to be able to start off with an opening drive and a touchdown, couldn't have scripted it any better.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. from the shotgun. It's a handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a 3rd down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important 3rd down to try to convert here.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no...
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a fumble behind the line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a 4th down decision coming up.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of it. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Texas, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The pass rush closing in. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick it off to begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. When he's got some space here. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You talk about an unforgettable moment for that guy. A kick return for a touchdown in the championship game.
Chris, I didn't know if he had the speed to be able to take it all the way back to the end zone. Initially had some good blocks to spring him free, and then was just outrunning some angles that some of the kickoff coverage team had. Nice play.
And they tack on the extra point. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
He gets loose. Here he goes. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun handoff here. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Gets made on the out route. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offense coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find...
Touchdown, Wolverines! And that will give them the lead now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Passing game was so effective in last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back in motion now. They look to throw it here on second down. Good catch made on the sideline. That's enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Ran by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Finds his man. It's Brown. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First and 10 play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base. I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense facing second and goal. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown, a dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they're struggling.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Ball handed off. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Looking for a receiver. It's an out route. The catch made. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets them up first down from the 31. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made quickly at the 11, with the offense in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a one-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, the offense did their job to make this thing interesting. Now their opponent. What will their opponent do? Are they going to try to kill clock? Are they going to just try to run the football? Are they going to get aggressive and throw and try to score themselves? Still, a lot can happen here in these closing minutes.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Working clock with the ground game. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Quarterback still with the football. The ball is out. The offense recovers the fumble with the clock winding down. That would have been a crucial turnover. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Now they'll run it on the toss. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback will take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild...